Hey friends, Pastor Bryson here. Wanted to take a moment to update you on the situation in my family and what's going on in Trinity United Methodist Church this week. Tomorrow, Ash Wednesday, marks the beginning of the Lenten season that leads to Easter. So there's a lot going on. We're very busy, and I want to give you an idea of what you can expect. So first of all, thank you so much for the many prayers, texts, emails, and calls of support from my daughter Eva. Thankfully, her COVID test came back negative this morning. My wife Sarah and I are immensely relieved, let me tell you. With that negative test, it was like a snap that set our lives back to normal. She and Eva are in Greeley at school and work respectively, and I'm here in the parsonage back in ministry. This ended up being a pretty nasty speed bump for us. It rocked us for a little bit, but in the end, we're back to smooth sailing. Now, I know this doesn't really gel with the email I sent out about this on Saturday. I made it seem much more serious than it ended up being. Well, I do regret that, folks, but you got to understand, some of that has to do with the situation. Those of you who have potentially been exposed to coronavirus or had to quarantine because a worker or friend or family member got it, you understand this. When you hear of that possibility, your life gets plunged into this weird gray area, especially when you're a working family. Suddenly you have to start dealing with guidelines, school policies about who can attend, when they can attend. There's all these medical things about how long a person was exposed to the positive source, what symptoms are they showing, timelines, and so forth. Sarah and I were trying to figure that out all this weekend. So we naturally assumed the worst, but prepared for the best. And the best possible result did come out. Eva is okay. Just turned out to be a nasty cold. And everything is back on its regular timeline for this week as far as Trinity Church goes. Ash Wednesday is back on for tomorrow. We will have drive-through ashes at the church from 12 p.m. noon to 2 p.m. Here's how that's going to work. During that time span tomorrow, if you would pull up in front of the church on the 8th Street side, that's where the south side is, the little glass south side entrance. I will be sitting there watching for people coming up because it's supposed to be cold. When I see somebody come up, I'll come out and administer ashes, pray with you, and just hope to connect you into the deep meaning of tomorrow. Ash Wednesday is such a sacred time, and I'm glad we get to celebrate it in this small way. So we'll be doing that from 12 to 2. Then at 7 p.m., we will have a service that will be broadcast both live from the church sanctuary and on our YouTube channel. It'll be just like a normal Sunday experience. Links will go out to that via email and on our Facebook page, and you can access it through our website. So there's plenty of ways for you to find us. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., any one of those means will get you there. Love to have you there. It's going to be a participatory experience, hopefully bridging the physical and online audiences. Now, if you are going to stay home for that, but would still like to participate in the administering of ashes, I've got some help for you there. Outside the south entrance, we have a small box. It's just like what we did with the Pentecost experience we had last year and some of the Christmas stuff. There's that small plastic box right by the south entrance. Inside it, for now, are little bags full of ashes with 2 long Q-tips. I'll show an image of them for you right now on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Please grab one per family and take a look at the instructions before you administer them. Of special note, please do not mix the ashes with water. That's bad. When you mix ashes with water, it produces lye, which is a corrosive acidic substance, so it'll burn you a little bit. Please mix those ashes with just a touch of oil, canola oil, vegetable oil works perfectly. Just a touch of that and then administer a small cross either on your forehead and on your hand, or on your hand. There's a nice prayer there. Please pray that if you want to kind of just center yourself in the experience of it all. And then keep meditating on it the rest of the day as you wear it around your lives, around the stores. You're acting as a witness to Jesus Christ about the season we're in. So if you'd like to wait until the service itself, just hold off till 7. We'll have a time in the worship service itself to administer ashes. It's going to be the service many of you know and love, just in a new and different format. That's the COVID pandemic era for you. What can I say? So friends, that's it. Basically, Trinity Church is back on track for this week. My family is back on track. Thanks be to God. Otherwise, we'll let you know what else is going to happen in the future. We've got some exciting stuff on tap. Grandma's Easter eggs projects, the butter braid sale, and a bunch of other lens stuff is being planned. Keep in mind, though, it is subject to COVID weirdness, so things like what happened to my family, an interruption, a postponement may happen again. We won't be back on a regular schedule until the vaccine is widely available and until herd immunity is reached here in Loveland. So just keep my old ministry motto in line. Blessed are the flexible, because they are never bent out of shape. That's in the Bible somewhere, I swear. I'm going to find it one of these days. It's in the gospel. I know it. Anyway, friends, once more, thank you for all your loving support. The church certainly was the church for my family over the last 3 to 4 days, and we are immensely blessed for that. Now, go forth and do that for others. Be a blessing for the other families who are dealing with exactly what mine was, an interruption, the unknown, a future that's dark. Do exactly what you did for me to them, and they'll see Jesus just as clearly as we did through you. Again, thank you, Trinity Church. Many blessings on your week, and we'll see you tomorrow for Ash Wednesday. Much love to you, my friends. Go with God.